Hello, my name is Juan Huerta. I work for CMG Financial here in Las Vegas. I've been a lender for 10 years. I'm here with Steve Hawks with Platinum Real Estate Professionals. He's been in the business for 15 years and sold like 3,000 houses. And I got a question for you. So, we've seen this crazy appreciation, like 20% appreciation. A lot of people are doing great, but there's still people that are way underwater. I think the statistics are like 30-40% of people are still underwater. What do those people do? What should they be looking at?
Yeah, like we've talked about before, Vegas is a tale of two cities. The people take advantage of the programs, and the people stay in the same situation they were in 2005. And in fact, it's actually 52% of the people are still upside down,
Wow.
even after this spike in prices. 52% of the market's still upside down. And there's approximately 60,000 people that are still 30 days more or late on their mortgage. So we're seeing all the hoopla and the boom of Vegas, but we still have this group of people over here that are still saying, hey, we need help.
Yeah.
And right now, this is actually probably the last hurrah for help. There's government programs right now where we can get $50,000 to $100,000 principal reductions.
And you've gotten those for people.
Probably 25% of the people that come in will get a principal reduction, and 50% of the people with certain lenders will get a principal reduction, and there's one lender, 80-90%.
I want to talk to you after this.
Yeah, because what happened is a lot of these, you're seeing these loans, the servicing has been sold off, and these loans have been sold off now. And according to the government, there's no housing crisis anymore. All right, so a lot of these lenders have sold these loans, so we're seeing a lot more principal reductions. We're seeing short sales now being approved quicker. The good thing about the short sales is, a few years ago, if you did a short sale, there was no way you're going to buy a house except for 2 or 3, maybe 4 years, whatever the case may be. Now, as you know, you're offering it. There's programs now where people can do a short sale and buy a house 12 months after, even if they're late. Before, you had to not be late. Now, just 12 months after doing a short sale.
Absolutely. And, I know you know a lot about those guidelines as well. When we chatted, I don't think I surprised you with any of those changes, but certainly those people that are short selling, they should not short sale for fear of not buying in the future. There's going to be opportunities for them. So I'm assuming you're talking to them about that as well.
Yeah, they can buy a home now in 12 months if they meet those guidelines. And the guidelines have been shrunk down where 2 or 3 years ago they didn't have that opportunity.
Are you seeing any clients that are able to do short sales without missing payments?
Yeah, once in a while. A lot of times to do a short sale, you have to have a hardship. So that if you're paying the mortgage, a lot of times lenders don't see the hardship. But if they're moving, military, a lot of times they're able to do it without being behind. But a majority are behind, and what we're seeing a lot now is when they are doing the short sales, we're seeing the deficiency waiver. We're seeing thousands of dollars going back to the consumer. So if somebody's upside down on their mortgage, this is the last hurrah to fix this. No more stress. No more worrying about it, laying up at night. And now you're able to see the people that did short sell 2 or 3 years ago or even 12 months ago, you're seeing them now in houses again.
Absolutely.
And they're in houses now in the same neighborhood for half of what they purchased for previously, what their previously loan was. We have, with your program, someone could short sell a home today that they purchased in 2005, and they can buy that same home 12 months later for literally 50%
Absolutely.
of what their current loan is right now. But the problem is 50% of the people still don't ask for help. They let it go to foreclosure, or they just sit there. And with the new laws, or the new SB 321 law, as long as you know how to use that law, it's almost impossible for a lot of these lenders to foreclose. And especially if your loan was before 2007 or before, a lot of times they don't have the paperwork.
All right, so let's go back to this tale of two cities. So we saw this appreciation rate, and a lot of people, they're kind of in the black. But for those people that are still way underwater, right, is there any hope that we're going to see another 20% in the future and they're going to get to that mark, or is this the best it's going to be?
Well, I don't think it's going back to 2006 prices. The reason why? Those loans aren't coming back. You're not going to have a bartender or a cocktail waitress buy $500,000 homes, no money down, right?
Yeah, the pay option arm.
Yeah, and a lot of people bought homes in the neighborhoods thinking that the real prices of those homes are $500,000. But let's just say they do go back in 10 years. Wouldn't you have rather bought a house today for $150,000, and 10 years from now, the house is $300,000, so you have $150,000 equity, rather than keep on paying on your $300,000 loan and then have all those loan payments over 10 years, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and only have $4,000 equity? So
Wow.
with all the government programs right now, now is the time to do something. We offer a free consultation. We've helped probably thousands of people. We've got millions of dollars in principal reductions for people, and now is the time to act.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for the information.